Right. So at my old job, we used to do the stuff quiz at lunchtime, and knowing this, I would do the stuff quiz beforehand, getting all the questions.
Oh, no.
And when there was a real obscure or really hard question, I would know the answer, and people thought I was just an absolute genius. It was like, how do you even know these? And I was like, I'm just really good at quizzes. I just know this stuff.
Fucking monster.
That's my story.
Was there any like anything on the line if you got it more points or got it right? It was like an inter-team thing. We got that at our work. We got like inter-team quiz.
No, it was just at lunchtime when we were having our lunch. But yeah. I mean, if they knew I was, faking it, it could have been some dodgy eyes thrown.
Why? What made you do this? Why did you want to do this? Did you want to?
I'm a thrill seeker. It makes my heart go fast.
What was the most obscure thing you reckon you lied about that people were like, how does he know that?
Yeah, there were. Honestly, off the top of my head, I can't remember. It was a couple of years ago now in the stuff quizzes, but there were some real random shit that I shouldn't have known. Like fucking, I don't know, something about queens or kings or that sort of shit back in the 1900s. And I was like, yeah, I know this exact date off the top of my head.
What was your job? What did you do for a job?
That was same IT, just an IT. Yep. This doing software. So yeah.
Right, did you just do this a couple times, or you did this every day?
I did this every day.
For how long?
And probably only lasted around 6 months. But it wasn't like I did the stuff quiz every day, but we didn't. At lunchtime, we never did the stuff quizzes every day. So it was a bit of a gamble who was in there and who wasn't in there. But I did it just in case. You couldn't go in not knowing.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah.
I had to prepare.
Were you final questions?
Were you in at work when you were doing this as well? Could other people ever see your screens? Did you get like some shifty looks after 3 or 4 months in when you know all of the stuff?
What people see my screens doing the quiz beforehand?
Yeah.
No, because it was only me and my boss in the office that we were in, like in the room, and he was next to me, and I had 3 screens, so I could just, one was tilted the other way to him, so he never really knew. No one knew. Or maybe they did, but no one let on they did.
So if it was just you and your boss, who was doing the stuff? Was it you and your boss doing the stuff quiz?
Well, other people in the office who weren't in the IT room, I guess.
What was the lunch situation? Was it a shared office lunchroom or something? Was it? Or?
Yes, yeah, everyone, yeah, shared office lunchroom with the other workers. You come in and sit down and have lunch.
And what do they do?
What do they do? They also worked there. They worked at the call center, most of them.
What was their names?
All right, I'm going to move us through to the voting stage here. The governor has his reckons, so let's put it to a vote.
Fucking onto you, cunt. I'm going to say false. I don't think Ethan Brake cares enough about people to do that.
Ouch.
Yeah, I'm going to say false. Same reason. I need some ticks, man. I need some ticks in the bank.
I'm going to give it true.
I think it's true because he looks like someone that's got a deep, dark inside. So yeah, I'm gonna go with true.
Yeah, I'm also going true. I think Ethan will just stir the pot enough. He just wants to liven it up a bit.
Yeah, look, it was funny that you said this story true because I knew someone at work who actually did this for years, and it was obvious. She was a little old, lovely Chinese woman called Helen, who was like an admin woman, and she would just know like F1 driver who won in 2007 and who the fucking monarch was in 1722 every day without fail. So I know that there are sick fucks out there who pull shit like this, but brother, I'm going to say you're not one of them. I'm going to say you're innocent. That's a false story. That's a lie.
That story is a lie.
Yeah.